Hey guys, ShinigamiNG here, and today we're going to take a quick look at the Aurora MR. This is a variant of one of the starter ships in Star Citizen. The ES is actually the one that comes in the cheapest starter package available, the Aurora ES, and then there's also the Mustang Alpha. Both of those starter packages cost the same. However, if you're planning on upgrading your starter package at all to any other ship, the Mustang is worth $5 more of store credit, so if you're planning to upgrade, the Mustang is definitely the better choice. And honestly, I think the Mustang is probably better as a starter ship in general, but the Aurora, I mean, other than looking like a brick, has kind of its own little design to it that I think is kind of nice. It's got a nice little interior, whereas the Mustang Alpha really doesn't have anything inside of it. So yeah, so let's go ahead and take a look at this real quick. I'm already in the cockpit powered up here, so got a couple of MFDs here on the left with power switch, and I think there's, if it's off, there's also a flight ready switch there. Kind of a holographic MFD here in the middle, which I really like these. This one's just for the map. I don't see any option. Let me see if I can zoom in here. I don't see any option to change this one. I think it's just the map in the center, which is still nice. It's nice that it's visible right there. And then there's two more MFDs here on the right. Let's see, no more above. But other than having all of these struts, you actually have it's a very bright light up there. You have a very open view here, which I think is really nice. There's quite a bit of visibility out of the Aurora. There's just glass panels all around you, so that's actually pretty nice. So let's go ahead and get out of the pilot seat. There's not a whole lot of space in here, so this is not going to be a very long video, and I think it's kind of funny how that seat doesn't spin around like it does in the Avenger. Granted, this is made by RSI, and the Avenger's made by Aegis, so two different in-game manufacturers making ships, but that seat spinning around would be kind of nice, getting in and out of that, instead of having to kind of crawl through that little gap right there. So anyways, coming out of there, you're in this little small area, not much space in here whatsoever. There are docking hatches on both sides. Docking is not in game yet, so there's no way to actually dock your ship with these, but in the future we should be able to dock and use these as airlocks with other ships. However, there is a nice little bed back here that you can climb into. So the Aurora, as opposed to the Mustang, is actually a ship that your character can spend decent amounts of time in space, and you can log out in your ship and everything. In fact, once I get settled in here, there we go. I have the logout option and exit bed. Now, the logout function, from what I understand, only works sometimes. It's a little bit touchy. I mean, we are still in alpha, obviously, but the logout function is touchy, works some of the time, and tends to work better when you're free floating in space and not at a station like Port Olisar. So let's go ahead and open one of these doors here. Open the door, let's open the ladder. And I think I can just walk right out. Yeah, I can. So yeah, you can open the doors and the ladder on both sides. There's a couple of little, looks almost like mini guns here on each side. Those are kind of nice, and I think those are guns up on top as well right there. This is the MR variant, which is the militarized version, or I guess the light fighter version. Let's go ahead and open both sides so we can show off the whole ship here. And I don't think there are any more guns here in the back. The MR variant is going to have the ability to carry some cargo as well. I think it will kind of fit up underneath in this little section right here. And I'm assuming that we'll be able to, like, this piece looks like it could kind of slide back. Maybe not very far, like, because that doesn't look like it would facilitate sliding that back, unless this piece here slides back or something. But this little section here looks like it could slide forward or back kind of along a rail, but it does look like you could hold a few cargo crates up underneath here. So I know that the ES variant is designed for doing a little bit of light freight, but I do think the MR, according to its product page, is also able to hold a little bit of cargo. Not much. I mean, you're only going to get a few SCUs. I mean, I don't even think 8 would probably be way too many, considering that's what the Avenger Titan carries, and the Titan actually has a dedicated cargo bay. So I'm going to assume this is only going to get like 2 to 4 tops. It does look like you could fit a few crates, but I don't know if these are going to be full-size crates under here. But oh yeah, it says cargo right there on the side. So yeah, this one will have cargo capacity. I just don't know the exact numbers on it, and honestly, it may not be completely finalized since the cargo for this ship is, as far as I know, not actually functioning in game yet. You definitely cannot manually add it by hand like you can with other ships. Like you can grab the little crates that you find and put them inside. The door on here actually is a problem sometimes. Like if you're EVAing and you have a cargo crate in your hand, either sometimes you'll die trying to get in the ship carrying your cargo, or you'll just get kind of jettisoned back out of the ship, which is kind of funny because you either drop the cargo or just it disappears. It does not seem to work at the moment trying to carry one of those boxes back in. Yeah, so this is the Aurora MR, one of the variants of the starter ships for Star Citizen. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this little bit of a shorter video here. I've got a little bit of a video or visual glitch going on there right there in the middle of my screen. Every once in a while a little orb keeps popping up. I noticed that in my Cutlass Black video as well. Yeah, there it went. But yeah, so there we go, Aurora MR, and it looks like that might be another, no, I can't tell what that is. It looks kind of like a flying brick from here. Over there in the distance. I really can't tell what that is from here. See, can I zoom in? Oh, he went away too fast. It kind of had the same similar kind of red and white marking, so I thought maybe it was an Aurora. But anyways, if you've enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Also, please leave a comment about something you liked in the video or something I could do better for next time. Thanks, I really appreciate it. And alright guys, that's all for now. ShinigamiNG out.